Hey everyone, welcome. I am MisterBo and the farm is now available for people to go and play on in the beta. It is the last football pitch in the galaxy and it is available for just 1 hour, so by the time you're seeing this video it won't be available anymore, and the Destiny 2 beta may have already finished. But players were able to go to the farm for 1 hour and just check it out. There weren't any vendors or NPCs there, and on screen you're just going to be seeing myself exploring, running around the area, climbing up on a few buildings, and kind of seeing where some of the vendors may be placed and where some of the secrets that we need to find might be hidden away for us to find. But whilst we were exploring the farm, we did notice a few different things. For instance, we can see a tent in the center next to where the Cryptarch is going to be positioned for Eververse. So does this confirm that Eververse is going to be making a return in Destiny 2? It would make sense. You know, it was a big part of Destiny 1. It allowed for these live events to happen like the Festival of the Lost and the Dawning and even SRL. So we're probably going to be seeing Eververse come back, maybe in a slightly changed way from what we saw in Destiny 1, but that is just going to help these live events come around every so often. Now, whilst exploring, we got to check out some areas that maybe we didn't see in the IGN first video in which they explored this social space. You can climb up on some of the buildings and you can then walk over to the top of the barn and climb on that as well. There's also an area behind the spawn which has sort of a little dock harbour area, and we can see some boxes that have the Dead Orbit logos on them, so perhaps we're going to be seeing Dead Orbit vendors around this kind of area. And then of course we've got the football pitch at the end where people can play. The ball was a little bit laggy, it was kind of jumping all over the place, so hopefully those things are sort of ironed out by the time we get to this social space in the full game. Overall, my opinions on this place: obviously we don't have any vendors or NPCs, so it's a little bit boring at the moment, we can't really do anything, but it's a pretty big space. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Having seen it in the IGN first video, it kind of felt a little bit smaller than maybe the tower, maybe about the same size as the reef, but there's a lot of area around the edge and behind where you spawn, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of vendors we're going to be getting in this area, whether we're going to be getting like Iron Banner vendors coming every month or every weekend, and what these secret things we're going to be able to find in this area are. You know, we got up onto one of these buildings and there's this sort of massive thing on top of it which has beeping sound, so maybe we need to interact with that. There's also 2 buildings where the doors are open. You can go into one of them, but in the other one it's like an invisible wall, you can't go in there. So maybe in the full version of Destiny 2 we can go in there and maybe there's a secret vendor or item we pick up that gives us one of the visual flares for this location. We'll just have to wait and see. But let me know what you guys think of the farm social space. Do you think it looks cool? Are you excited to explore it more when the full game is out, try and find some of the secrets and talk to some of the vendors there? Let me know in the comments below. On screen I'll just leave some more gameplay of me exploring the farm running for a little bit, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. And if you did enjoy this video, feel free to give the like button a big old hug, subscribe for more Destiny 2 content and coverage. If you guys missed my previous video in which I talked about how many multiplayer maps there were going to be in the Crucible, as well as how many multiplayer modes there were going to be for us to play, you can click the image at the end of the video or the link in the description below. Hope you guys have an awesome day, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.